Joy Gurudev, Sarana Bhavatu. I, Rajiv C. Chaudhary, Sadhak Naam Shambhu Anand Naam, welcome you all to this beautiful presentation of the Kashmir Files. I hereby bow down to my beloved Gurudev, Dr. Shri Hitesh Guruji, and with his blessings and Adesh, would like to move forward. The Kashmir Files. The name says it all. This movie was announced on the 14th of August 2019, and when it was announced, the expected release date was the 15th of August 2020. But due to a lot of obstacles which are seen in the graph of the Kashmir Files, the line producer passed away. It was a very unfortunate thing. His death was via suicide. And the famous actor Mithun Chakravarti, who plays leading role in the movie, has fallen sick. And to add up to all was the pandemic. The shoot was stalled, and finally the shoot started in December 2020. The production wrapped up the shooting by the 16th of January 2021. The movie saw a lot of hurdles, as mentioned earlier, and there were also a stay order on the release of the film, which was dismissed over a period of time. The movie was supposed to be released on the 26th of January 2022, but again was delayed, and it finally hit the cinemas on the 11th of March 2022. This movie has been written and directed by Mr. Vivek Ranjan Agnihotri. This movie has been produced by Vivek Agnihotri, Pallavi Joshi, Abhishek Agarwal, and Z Studios. We will now move forward with the discussions and the analysis with the help of the graph, and to take us forward will be Monica ji.
Mysticism is the note with which this movie begins. The truth that was hidden for many years and was brought to light through this movie. Now let us see the analysis of the movie according to the numerology. The release date of the movie is 11th March 2022. The name total of the movie is number 7 and the complex number is 52. The release date is 11, whose total comes to number 2. 11 being a double digit repetitive number, it got immense financial benefits. Number 2 also indicates that the subject of the movie is very argumentative. As number 2 is the number of division, the whole world is divided into two and debating about the subject of this movie. Number 2 being the number of the moon, it added an emotional quotient to the movie. It depicted the nostalgic emotional stir-up amongst the Kashmiri Pandits who openly voiced themselves, which helped the directors to make the film with a touch of reality and facts. The name total of the movie is number 7, which is the sum of the complex number 52. Number 7 emphasizes mysticism and research, which is the main essence of the movie. A lot was revealed through complete research by the directors, and again, being a lucky number 7, brought in a lot of financial success to this movie. The complex number 52 is backed up by the energies of the moon and the Mercury. 5 being a good number for business and communication. Number 5 also brings international recognition. Number 2, moon energies, is all about emotional upsurges. Since this movie is released in 2022, it adds up to number 6. This being the number of the Venus, it brings lots of success as Venus supports media and entertainment to reach the epitome of success. This year 2022 being number 6 has seen all movies released till date a success in box office. The mystic number 4 portrays the hidden facts but also faces unseen hurdles. Also, like a fighter, number 4, Rahu never gives up. This movie made its way up and attained stability at number 5 and gave good business returns. The movie dipping to zero indicates that there were hurdles to complete this movie as mentioned before. There were waves of upsurge and the film started picking up, being backed up by the powerful energies of number 1 and gained limelight once again. But the graph going from 0 to 8 causes a lot of confusion, sadness, depression owing to the nature of number 8. Yet another number of not giving up. So the movie sustained its standing. The movie did extremely well and got recognition in spite of all the forthcomings on its way. The curve of the graph we see ends at number 3. So when there is a backing of the guru, the movie cannot see a downfall. It will always have a threshold at a point. Now, if we see the negative aspects of this movie, number 4 being Rahu is a very controversial number. Hence, this movie sparks up conflicts between the two communities, once voicing their emotional grievances and others trying to justify their actions. This movie will be critically acclaimed. Predictions. Now we see the predictions. This movie will be critically acclaimed and has all the chances of winning a lot of awards in the country and on the international level also. There is also a possibility of this movie receiving the highest awards in the upcoming national awards, and it can be one of the movies nominated from this country for the international film festivals like Cannes. This movie can also be nominated for Oscars from India.
The success and failure of a movie is always dependent on the making of the movie, that is, the director and actors of the movie. So let us analyze the numerology of the most talked about person, the writer, the director, and the producer of the movie, Vivek Ranjan Agnihotri. When we take an insight into the numerology of Vivek Ranjan Agnihotri, his name number comes to number 1, gets success and fame in whichever field they are into. But he is very well known as Vivek Agnihotri, which comes to name number 4. His birth number 3, destiny number 8. We have already spoken about number 4, a prominent characteristic of Vivek Agnihotri being number 4. Vivek Agnihotri's name number being 3. He has seen success in later part of his life. Pallavi Joshi's birth number and name number is 4. Her destiny number 6, that is Venus, very good for entertainment industry and gives a lot of success. Hence, being the wife of Vivek Agnihotri brings luck to him and the movie. And this is evidently seen in his earlier movies where she wasn't casted, were all a flop. This year being 2022, which comes to number 6, which is very good for people with number 6. Anupam Kher, birth number 7, destiny number 3 and name number is 3. Mithun Chakravarti, birth number 7, destiny number 1 and name number is 1.
Darshan Kumar's name number is 9, birth number is 1, and destiny number is 7. We have seen that all the lead actors and directors' birth numbers are either 1, 4, or 7, which are compatible with each other and even in parity with the movie number, that is 7.
Additional information. The Kashmir Files is widely known as TKF in social media platforms. The name total comes to 14, which adds to single number 5. Number 1 makes the movie a huge success, and number 4 leads to a lot of confusion being caused between people and a lot of opposition, and some people are trying to suppress the movie. And number 5 will finally make things neutral in the end. We tried to change the name to the Kashmir Files with adding double E, but it lost its essence.
I would like to take this opportunity to thank Gurudev. I bow down to his lotus feet today and always on behalf of my team for blessing us with this beautiful course of numerology with such depth and intricacy. Thanking Shambhu Guruji for for always guiding us. Thank you, Pooja ji, without whose guidance it wouldn't have been possible to put up this project. Finally, thanking all my co-team members for their effort. Hari Om Tat Sat Adesh.